Let me talk about science. This is from the Scientific American. The acronym Jedi has become a popular term for branding academic committees and labeling STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and medicine initiatives focused on social justice issues. Used in this context, Jedi stands for justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. This is again from Scientific American, okay? In recent years, it has been used and been employed by a growing number of prominent institutions and organizations, including the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine. At first glance, Jedi might simply appear to be an elegant way to explicitly build justice into the more common formula of DEI, an abbreviation for diversity, equity, and inclusion. However, it shares the name with superheroic protagonist of the science fiction Star Wars franchise.
Wait, it does?
It does.
I had only heard it in the scientific context.
And thus, it is inappropriate.
Wait. So DEI is something that existed in science.
Apparently.
About diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Yes.
And they have now changed it to Jedi because people will actually remember it.
Correct.
And it's justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. And we can't use Jedi, not because I thought you were going to say it was a copyright reason. No, you're saying it's because why? What?
Well, through its connections to Star Wars, the name Jedi can inadvertently associate our justice work with stories and stereotypes that are a galaxy far, far away from the values of justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. So we have to ask ourselves a few questions. These connections are they ones that we want to have? For instance, the Jedi are inappropriate mascots for social justice. They're ostensibly heroes in Star Wars. The Jedi are inappropriate symbols, however, for justice work. They are a religious order of intergalactic police monks, prone to what
can't be real. This is a real article?
This is a real article from Scientific American. Oh, it only gets better from here.
Does it?
Prone to white saviorism and toxic masculine approaches to conflict resolution.
Princess Leia was toxic masculinity personified.
She's in here.
Oh, good.
Oh, she's in here. The Jedi are also an exclusionary cult. Membership to which is partly predicated on the possession of heightened psychic and physical abilities. Strikingly, force-wielding talents are narratively explained in Star Wars. They're not merely in spiritual terms, also in ableist and eugenic terms. These supernatural powers are naturalized as biological hereditary attributes, so it is that force potential is framed as a dynastic property of noble bloodlines. For instance, the Skywalker dynasty. This, I'm not making this up.
I can't believe this is real.
Look it up. It's in Scientific American. Here it is. Why the term Jedi is problematic for describing programs that promote justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. Let me take a break while you look it up, verify that it's real, because it gets a lot better than this. It gets a lot better than this. So we'll see. Look, it has 5 different scientists weighing in on this.
Okay, I have an announcement.
Okay, wait for your announcement. Should we wait for your announcement?
Well, I think I can at least give you this part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I am praying now for the sweet meteor of death.
I'm just reading again from Scientific American why the term Jedi is problematic for describing programs that promote justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. That's becoming popular to say that those warriors are Jedis, and they're saying this is really bad. Very inappropriate. They're intergalactic police monks, and they also gaslight people by means of Jedi mind tricks. I'm quoting, Jedis are also an exclusionary cult, membership to which is partly predicated on the possession of heightened psychic and physical abilities, force sensitivity. And these are not just merely spiritual terms, but also biological and hereditary attributes. The Skywalker dynasty is part of that.
How?
But
How could anyone write this?
Star Wars. Oh, it took five scientists to write that. Star Wars also has a problematic cultural legacy. The space opera franchise has been critiqued for trafficking in injustices such as sexism, racism, and ableism. Think, for example, of the so-called slave Leia costume, infamous for stripping down and chaining up the movie series' first leading woman as part of an Orientalist subplot.
Wait.
I didn't know it was an Orientalist subplot. I had no idea.
But the Leia thing is presented negatively. No one thinks that it's a good idea to chain people up in the movie. He's the evil villain.
They're making it like an Orientalist subplot. So
wait, it's bad because Oriental populations chain their women up, and therefore we shouldn't criticize Oriental populations?
I am shocked that you would even use that word. I was talking about an Orientalist subplot.
Well, luckily you can't say it, so
exactly
you can't get.
Right. I'm not getting in trouble.
You're not guilty. I'm not guilty.
Yeah, I can't say it, and he's just throwing around these Oriental people. I don't even know what you mean, Stu.
You did just say it.
So I guess, quoting you, I guess. So because it is trying to make this look like something that would have happened in Asia.
Right.
Thank you.
And that's true. The problem is not that they chained her up. The problem is that we're criticizing a foreign culture.
I think that's what it means. I think we haven't even gotten to the good stuff. We'll have to start the show with this tomorrow.
We should. But the best stuff is that, yes, even though I feared in the middle of that segment you were reading from the Babylon Bee, this is an actual real article from 5 scientists in Scientific American.
Remember when they used to talk about scientific stuff? Yeah, and not Jedi Knights?